Hi, I'm Dan Kennedy, speaking to you from my top secret, undisclosed location, my version of Batman's Batcave, where I do the lion's share of my work. Today, I want to make a few comments about a client and friend, Big Luca. After more than 50 years in advertising and direct marketing, and in the information industry of trainers, consultants, coaches, software and service providers, assisting marketing entrepreneurs, I've gotten pretty good at separating the many pretenders from the few who are the real deal, meaning, in part, they are actually currently successful at doing what they teach to others. This is surprisingly rare. It has always been true of me, and it's something I take pride in, so I admire it when I find it true of someone else. Anybody can give book reports. Any charismatic performer can mesmerize an audience, but it is relevant and current experience that matters most. With that in mind, let me share a few facts I know about Big Luca that should be important to you as you consider who you should follow to success in the use of online media and online marketing for, by the way, any business. Big Luca is currently one of the highest paid consultants on online marketing in the world, commanding fees of $6,000 an hour and being sought after by some of the most successful online marketers happy to pay such fees. He has built a sizable, substantial company with an extremely knowledgeable team to support his students and clients. The company has a CEO, a management team, tech wizards. It's not just a guy in his spare bedroom looking big online. He and this team often pull off some miracle of their own, and from it, validating the methods they teach and often fine-tuning them. Just as example, Big Luca commandeered one of the biggest product launches in our industry, done entirely online, generating $972,000 inside a 2-week run. In short, he is always dealing in tested and proven, if little-known methods, not theory or secondhand information regurgitated. I have been particularly impressed with what he has accomplished in the Italian market, in leading his own industry and in creating income breakthroughs for people there in every sort of business, from a brick-and-mortar corner shop to an online merchant. It is not an easy market. Before his influence, most in his industry were still stuck selling $17 ebooks or low-dollar memberships. By his example, he created something of a price and profit revolution, and he is widely recognized there as the high-ticket guy. Interestingly, I have often encountered the completely false idea that what works in the United States won't work in the UK, Italy, Germany, Japan, for cultural or media reasons. Yet everything I do, originally built here, of which Big Luca has been a very serious student, has, in fact, proven itself powerful in all these places and others. Similarly, there are people here in the United States with very provincial attitudes who will think, what can a guy creating marketing millionaires in Italy do for me here? This is a big mistake. Luca has a solid track record of helping entrepreneurs and marketers make millions and tens of millions of dollars with tested and proven methods, perfectly transferable to any geography, any demographic of customers, and any type of business. Now, a warning. You will find Big Luca to be, well, big, sometimes arrogant, sometimes abrasive, sometimes tough. So I'll paraphrase something for you from the Little Book of Talent and the Talent Code author, Daniel Coyle, about how to pick a great coach. Number 1, avoid someone who reminds you of a courteous waiter. Number 2, seek someone who scares you a little. Number 1 and number 2 have to do with not picking a coach who needs you to fill a group or needs your money enough to pander to your preferences and preconceived ideas, or to avoid challenging you and holding you accountable. You don't want somebody who is a bully or a one-size-fits-all operator either, but you definitely do not want the timid, uncandid, courteous waiter. Number 3, seek someone who gives clear, practical directions, not just aerial view, conceptual ideas. The point is money, making more money with less difficulty or stress, and definitely with less trial and error experimenting. Number 4, seek someone who loves teaching fundamentals and avoid someone who gets bored with essential, fundamental information and is subject to seduction by new, bright, shiny objects. You need someone with a steady hand and a creative yet cautious mind. You do not want to be chasing popular fads. You want what works. Number 5, other things being equal, pick the person with relevant personal experience as well as a track record of secondhand experience accumulated by working with people like you in situations or businesses like yours. If you're happy with unfounded opinion, your neighbor, brother-in-law, or Uber driver has plenty of advice for the asking. Experience matters. If you are looking for gentle coddling, Luca will not be for you, and I wouldn't be either. If, however, you are looking for someone who is direct, to the point, and effective at greatly enhancing online marketing, then I think you should pay attention to my friend. You should keep in mind that leaders tend to create envy, jealousy, criticism, and gossip. And unfortunately, the internet has made it easy for people with nothing better to do with their time to make grumbling their hobby. Personally, I've never even asked people to post 5-star reviews of my books for me, nor have I ever considered social media conversation in making any of my decisions. Actual case histories and testimonial accounts of experience working with someone are more useful, but ultimately I have to trust my judgment and you have to trust yours. An old friend of mine often pointed out that there have been a lot of statues erected honoring people who have been greatly criticized, but no statues honoring critics. One other thing. You may notice me working with more than one leader in a field or aspect of marketing, like Big Luca. While I am selective, I am not exclusive, because, to borrow a phrase, success takes a village. I think in terms of what I call co-petition, not competition. In developing success of any kind, each individual finds his way from one guide, advisor, and facilitator to another and to another, ultimately creating his own portfolio of people resources, his own network of guides, his own inner circle. To this end, I've encouraged the cooperation of experts in a field, and I've been happy to work with more than one. I can't accept any responsibility or liability for your choices of people and entities for your own purposes. That is entirely on you. But I can tell you that my projects with Big Luca have been good ones, and I have welcomed opportunities to collaborate with him. You can, by the way, find collaborative training made by Big Luca and me available from him. You can also find all my books at Amazon.com and find more about my other work at www.biglucainternational.com/magnetic marketing.